Yes. Just about to put some more light. Hold on. That's better. More light. All right. Now, even though I did say I did like Terminator Genisys, I have to say, I only saw it once. And I did like the film. I still like it. It's just now that I saw it again over my mother's house, she said she didn't care for it too much. She did watch it all with me. I mean, she wasn't like, oh God, I can't wait for it to end. She wasn't like that, but she realized she could, you know, it wasn't a cup of tea. Cool. Anyways, I still like it, but my perspective has changed because when you watch a movie once, you're like, oh, okay, cool. When you watch it again, you go, oh shit. When you watch it the third time, it's like you get more fucking out of the fucking movie the more you watch it. And since I like to watch cinema sins and analyst reviews, things of that nature, I tend to subconsciously do that when I watch movies. So, despite the fact I still like Genisys, I just don't like the part where it's not so much that John Connor became evil or anti-hero, so to speak, you know. I just question on how he did it. He just slipped into it. No resisting or nothing. So, I mean, I know Skynet, when Kyle Reese was going through the time warp, Skynet snuck up behind him. He said something, he grabbed John Connor, you know, opened his mouth, and he pretty much gave John Connor these cybernetic abilities and shit. So he's like superhuman and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? A new type of Terminator, so to speak. So the fact that he just willingly accepted his fate was fucking weird. This is John Connor we're talking about. I mean, yeah, Terminator Dark Fate definitely fucking literally killed John Connor. And I can also say Genisys did the same thing. Like I said, I wouldn't mind if it made more sense. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't under the fucking mind control. My mom was like, maybe he was like mind controlled. You know what I'm saying? Like he had to do it. I said, no, the movie didn't tell me that. I didn't catch it. I mean, and then as I thought about it, when my mom said that he could be mind controlled, I was like, no, because when he ran across Sarah, he was telling her things that only he would know. You know what I'm saying? So if he was mind controlled by Skynet, why would he still be able to recall the memories of Sarah liking Elton John and how her voice wasn't all that great and all that shit? Elton John was like her favorite singer and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? She used to sing at that to him as a kid, you know, like a lullaby and shit. You know, so if he was mind control, he wouldn't be like, oh, you know, oh, I remember the time where you know. So he was pretty much, he was himself. He just became instead of humanity's hope, he became Skynet's hope, who was Genisys, by the way. So yeah, so as the story goes, when he took John Connor, history changed within the Terminator franchise. So it didn't really ignore the last movies. It just didn't bother playing the same movie again. Why would it do that, you know? So actually, history was altered and shit. So, from what I understand, Skynet sent a T-1000 back in time to kill Sarah Connor when she was about, what, 9 years old? Between 9 and 11, fuck it. He sent the T-1000 back to kill her, even though he he already had control of John. John was already on his side and shit. So why would you still want to kill his fucking mother's beyond me? And secondly, had a Team 1000 succeeded in killing Sarah Connor as a girl, wouldn't that mean John Connor would be erased from existence? That makes no fucking sense. It doesn't. It really makes no fucking sense at all. So I'm like, why would you want to kill Sarah Connor when your goal is to have John Connor as your vanguard for your resurrection as Genisys / Skynet? That's ridiculous. Because wasn't that the goal in the first movie? Kill off Sarah, John Connor would cease to exist. I don't understand why he was so determined about to kill his mother rather, when she was a kid, you know. And then then Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator, who she called Pops, was sent back to protect her. He didn't kill the Team 1000. He just took her away. And from 1977 to 1986. How many years was it with Team 1000? Was it 77, 72? It was in the 70s. And it was like 1985 or 86, Kyle Reese was sent back to protect Sarah. You know. But everything's changed because Skynet changed it after he took over John Connor. So, you know, so the Team 1000 was wandering aimlessly for like over 10 years and shit. And like 10 years or so. What was he doing all that time? Fuck it. I'm nitpicking now. But it's weird. He couldn't find Sarah. He couldn't find Sarah Connor throughout that time to eliminate her before 1986. So Skynet sends another Terminator back, which he didn't have to because he already had Team 1000 out there. So why would he send another Terminator back? And then Pops, who was sent back from somebody who's mysterious, who was never revealed, by the way, because I thought I missed that part when I watched it the first time. The person was never fucking revealed. Now I'm talking about this, I'm starting to like the movie less. Because it doesn't make fucking sense, you know. It's like, what the fuck, Skynet? Why would you want to kill John Connor's mother? Why? Just for the fuck of it? And if you knew John Connor was going to be erased from existence and future is going to change, why would you do it anyway? If you knew. What the fuck? That was a point of sending him back, turning him back the first place. To kill a mother before John was born. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, Genesis is all over the place regarding that. But overall, I say I don't like the movie as much as I did before. I admit that. But it's so, you know, something to watch kill time. You know what I'm saying? People may say, oh, well, why don't you give Terminator Dark Fate a try? You know what I'm saying? No, too much feminist agenda. And I do not like that fucking Grace character. I don't fucking like that. She's a fucking bitch. That's how I can describe her. B-I-T-C-H. Oh my God. I saw a few scenes of her and I was like, damn, she's a fucking bitch. And it's the way she be slapping the T-1000 around the charcoal 1000. Where she slap him around. I don't like that shit, man. He should be whooping her ass. She shows no vulnerability. It's that feminist agenda shit, man. Strong woman. I don't need no man type of shit. Fuck that, man. I ain't watching that shit with that fucking agenda shit. Hell no. So yeah, I'd rather watch Genisys, man. At least you don't get that shit up in there. Shit, I like the young Sarah Connor. I like the Sarah Connor in that one. You know, she was cool. Kyle Reese was cool. You know, I just had a few issues with it. You know, the main one is like John Connor. He just accepted his new role. Just like that. I'm like, why? You're humanity's last hope. You grew up preparing to fight Skynet. You just gonna fucking turn on humanity, and all of a sudden you are Skynet's hope now, your arch enemy. That's ridiculous. He gave you enhancements, yeah. I would have made John Connor fucking double cross him. I would have pretended like, okay, I'm gonna do what you're gonna do. I'm gonna make sure you're reborn, blah blah blah. And then I'm gonna turn on his ass. I'm like, by the way, thank you for the enhancements. You know, I would have had him turn on him. Because John Connor's he's a paragon. Supposed to be. So Terminator Genisys killed John Connor, basically. And Dark Fate literally killed him. Now wrap your heads around that. Wrap your heads around that shit. Anyway, my favorite Terminator movie is Part 2, Judgment Day. My favorite one. I'm with the crowd. I'm with the masses. Whatever you want to call it. The majority. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Terminator Genisys. You know, it's okay. It's not. I don't like it as much. I admit, because I got these fucking, like I said, I just got these fucking questions about why try to terminate Sarah when you already have John on your side, and why become the bad John Connor just like that. It wasn't no fucking mind control. I hate that fucking story. Like, that's lazy writing, if you ask me. I hate mind control, and I hate fucking prophecy. Like, oh, he was predestined to kill so-and-so. Oh, he's the chosen one type of shit. I hate that fucking shit, man. Mind control and fate arc or / prophecy storylines. I hate that shit, man. I fucking hate them. I really do. So like I said, as much as I like the prequel trilogy of Star Wars, I hate that fucking that hating. I hate Christian. That Anakin Skywalker was born without a fucking daddy. I hate that fucking. And then he was a chosen one prophecy shit. I don't like it. I don't like that, but I still love the series. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like those angles. That's pretty much how I feel about Terminator Genisys. You know, I still like it, the movie, but it's like, you know, oh well. But anyways, with that being said, this is Y Chromosome signing out. Peace and love.